doubt you will live to revel in it. Oh, there goes OBS again.
It's Discord o'clock.
It is Discord o'clock,
No,
and
it's an hour early for that.
It's yeah,
Articulate's Wi-Fi is melting.
yeah.
We missed the thing you said to Ziden.
Yeah, and I also apparently missed you changing your names. All right.
Hello, my name is Hortling too.
Oh dear. All right. Yeah. Oddly enough, it's not necessarily Discord o'clock, strictly speaking, because I'm not.
Yeah,
on
that's in an hour.
Yeah, that's in an hour, and it's on a different network than the one I'm currently using. It might honestly just be a combination of the weather and a bunch of other stuff. So, I will. Oh, there we go. Reconnection successful. Great. There is a delay of about a minute, but at the very least, it's getting somewhere. All right. Okay. So yeah, he to go back. Tundranex says, "You may attempt, but know this. If this is some kind of trick, you will not live long enough in order to revel in it."
Let's see, it's lesser restoration, touch range, it. Then
I
Zidon,
think he's come down close.
I simply need touch your head,
Okay.
and he will slowly approach, reach out one hand, channel the leaves and the power of the earth to see whether or not this does anything. Wait, why can I do restoration at a spell level? Why is it trying to do it at spell level 4?
Technically speaking, it's because you can upcast anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just that you don't get benefits from it if you upcast it.
It's if you run out of the lowest spell slot.
You touch a creature that can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
So he's no longer deafened.
He's no longer paralyzed. Wait.
Still wrong.
Let me try that again.
Yeah.
Poisoned it is.
Yeah. He
The dragons are immune to poison.
They're not, surprisingly. They're just, I think they're only immune to the damage type that they are attuned to. But yeah, he like, you can see some of the scars begin to kind of slide up, or they kind of like stitch themselves up a bit. So it looks, there is a visible layer of improvement. And he blinks a couple times, but he then shakes his head and says, "I do not believe that has done anything, at least much. Perhaps it is something that might take time, but for now, I still lack my sight."
If you would permit it, perhaps one day when my magic advances, I could return and try again.
No.
No?
I may have sworn to never return. For all of us. Sorry.
Oh. Well, I suppose if I can't return, I can't return.
Hmm. Any case, thank you
That's
for
all his
trying.
fault.
Yeah.
He didn't know we could do this kind of magic.
Yeah.
I suppose technically I could like go to the bottom of the mountain and shout up.
Hey! I'm not touching your land!
Yeah.
Do you want to come and play?
I have greater restoration now.
I'll have to call my mother first.
Just be back.
She says no.
Be back in a moment.
Okay.
Max does have one last question.
Mm.
The Wizrobe who... owned me resembled a carrion bird. Have you seen him?
Roll to see if this guy remembers. Because even though he's well spoken, he's not all that smart.
Yeah.
He contemplates this. And shakes his head. Says, I have seen a number of individuals or creatures that resemble birds. But most of those were after I had lost my eyesight.
I understand. He is very interested in dragons. So be aware of that.
Very well.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What's he agreeing to now?
I tell them about Bad Wizrobe.
Okay. I mean, if you made the vow to him, he could allow us to come back.
Good. But he didn't.
Oh. You don't want his eyes then?
Anyway, I believe we're out of questions.
Well, that is the case. He gets up on his legs again and like begins to walk away, at least a little bit. There's a... If that is the case, then go. Leave my territory, and as promised, never return. He unfurls his wings, and with one, he's airborne, and snow is kicked up in your faces, and with a
My
roar...
flesh himself all over this time.
Yeah.
Dragon's not looking anymore. Yeah, with blindside or whatever.
But yeah.
We should get back to the others.
Okay.
Why would you make a promise like that?
Honestly, I was thinking it was either that or get eaten.
He just rubs his temples. Did you get the answers you were looking for?
So, a lot more than I've had.
Was this satisfactory to you?
I need to think on that.
I would ask you that you think on it. Because this may have set me back quite a bit.
Yeah. Renji, you do, as you kind of begin to walk with the others back to the rest of the group, there is a chill down your spine, as if something from another world is looking upon you with disappointment.
You say the words as if. And
Meanwhile,
honestly, I don't think you mean that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in our reality, Matt's just looking at you like, I'm not gonna help you fight him. I'm sorry. That guy is scary.
Everything we fought is scary.
I'm gonna need like at least a couple of years to get anywhere near being able to fight that dragon. And I'm not gonna let you fight him by yourself, so guess you'll have to wait.
Well, You should have asked if dragons ever come back from the dead.
Why would that be a thing?
Because if we ever do break your promise, I don't want that thing to come back and haunt me.
Well, I don't know of any reason why we'd be coming back here. I mean, he's gonna go wreck that house.
Or live in it.
Or that.
So I kind of need... I need to kill a creature of that significance.
Okay. Player panics as they try to remember if you've told the character this before.
I don't know either.
I don't think you've brought it up yet.
We
No.
probably want to ask the question of why do you have to kill something like that?
I mean, Ziden is there, so...
Yeah.
I summon my rapier. Kind of don't want this anymore. And there seems to be a cancellation fee.
Well, I don't think the dragon was lying. We wouldn't have been enough to beat him.
Part of me thinks that's the dragon's hubris, pride. Part of me thinks, you're very right.
Yeah, he's not the only one who can have hubris. Besides, if we come back to kill him, it won't matter if we break the promise.
Well, we have broken it already.
No, we
At
haven't.
that point.
We're leaving the mountain.
Yes, we are.
So we gather back up with Hikan and Mara and Flanco.
Yeah.
And that was the story of the time where, like, I totally beat the pants off a show in an eating competition. And I'd like to roll a performance check to make sure that everyone's enthralled in my storytelling.
Yeah, sure. Go for
Excellent.
it.
17.
Yeah.
Nice. Like Mara is like, oh wow, and Artu's like, and Flam goes like, my word, eating contest, you say? Oh my lord, that's remarkable. I didn't realize there was competitive eating. Ooh, I have been in my little huts for far too long. I must attempt these sorts of challenges at the next best opportunity. Where's the best place to do these things?
There's a couple of festivals in Castletown, and I believe they had a celebration in they did have a celebration in Sarkosa, and I think I see the people coming. So I'll have to tell you about the time that Tyrina beat me in an arm wrestling competition, and the time that Max just like chucked a barrel across the street some other time. But yeah. And then like Hikan will like stop squatting for a little bit and then stretch. It's like, okay, are we ready?
Imagine it must be a bit confusing for the angel who was just talking about how he doesn't even eat. He was like,
Yeah.
It's not necessarily that like he doesn't need to eat or things for like the contest related bits about it. It's more that Hikan's practicing storytelling.
So the other question is, does the angel have a limit on how much he can eat? To be the ultimate contestant.
Possibly, but he's also a lawful good angel who probably wouldn't want to
Yeah.
enter for fear of that he would be cheating.
Yeah. It's against the law.
Yeah. Yeah. As you guys return, Mara looks over and says, "Everybody okay?"
We survived, and whether or not we're okay remains to be seen.
We just need to get off this mountain.
Right.
Yes, that is the main concern right now. We did, and I turn to Max, we did secure safe passage down.
From the dragon, at least.
Yes, that's what yeah.
Hey,
Let's let's get the rest of the way then.
Yes.
this way! And Khan will start leading the way.
Okay.
Max is gonna take up the other side of the angel to help Mara carry him down.
Okay. Through the process of your journeying, you do find that as you get further down and the snow becomes less apparent, it does get dark. Like you're making good time. You know exactly where you need to go in order to return to Zora's domain, but with Artismal not walking as fast as he can, it starts to get dark. You could probably get to Zora's domain, but there will be at least 1 hour or 1 or 2 hours worth of darkness before you get there.
Could we speed it up if Ziden was to turn into a giant elk and let him ride?
It's possible. Elks are decent climbers, I think. I mean, you could also turn into a
Mountain
giant
goats.
goat and
Yeah. Can you be a giant goat?
Sure.
There we go.
Ziden will solve Artisanal's woes of walking and turn into a giant mountain goat.
nice. So with that,
I would
speed up-
suggest that maybe Hikan walks alongside in case others starts falling
Absolutely.
off.
yeah.
Just in case he passes out or something.
Ikana makes a rope kind of thing as well to tie around Goat Zaiden's muzzle and uses like makeshift reins to help Artismal keep balance. More
mean, I
so he has something to hold on to rather than just fistfuls of fur.
Well, there's fur, there's goat horns.
Something a bit easier.
Yeah.
Someone that's ridden bareback, it's not exactly easy all the time.
And that's on a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as you carry on then, you make your way down. You continue to make your way down the mountain. You eventually get to that nice big ice wall that you had from before. Just out of curiosity, what's the plan on getting down?
So, I was
far
thinking
down?
about this, and what I could do is we could tie ropes to kind of make like a sitting swing type of thing, because I know we've got a decent amount of rope, or we have Zaiden's ladders.
That's true.
I should have gone with giant ice spider.
Yeah, that's true.
But it does refresh on a short rest, so.
So what we could do, I would like to go down last because then I can just unhook the ladders and jump down.
Okay. Yeah, with that appropriate planning, no checks are needed in order to clamber down ladders because it's a ladder.
And if necessary, there's Misty Step.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Misty Step can't take people with me. There's Thunder Step.
No,
No.
No thunder step on a mountain.
it's
thunder step.
it's
No
fine.
step beyond the mountain.
It's fine. I'll be lowered down enough and then drop like a sack of potatoes. It's fine.
Oh.
Because I'm not gonna pass the check.
It's okay, just there's no checks. We're all good.
Yeah, you're all good. So you get down the other side of the ice wall and eventually just find yourself back on dirt roads. And just as evening begins to set in properly and the sun begins to set on the horizon or past the mountain ranges, you see just ahead of you down a winding dirt path, you can see the entrance to Zora's domain. And you see like the small platoon of Zora guards just kind of standing to attention. As they see you come down, like, oh, weren't expecting people coming down from the mountain. At least not this variety of people. It's usually just a bunch of faceless people who deliver shit.
Yeah, those deliveries may have stopped.
But yeah, you within short order, you once again arrive in Zora's domain. As you approach the guards, one of them steps forward and puts up a hand and says, "Halt! We would like to see your. We would like to ask what your business is, if possible. Although it has been a. Hold on." He kind of like squints as he looks at you and says, "I think I recognize you."
That's good. We've only been away for a few days.
Ah, I see. Yes.
But if you want to, we can explain why we're here and what our business is.
Well, it is a dangerous trek up the mountain. So
Indeed.
feel free to give us the gist, I suppose. It is getting late, though. I would not want to keep you from your rest.
Aren't we just returning to Castletown because we finished our mission, Renji?
I think a rest would be a good idea, given that it is.
I meant that's the gist. It's late, and we've got someone that's a bit hurt.
Yes.
Hikan steps on
Right.
Renji's foot.
Ow. Is it possible that I give a report here and my companions can find a place to rest for the night?
Make me a fairly easy persuasion roll.
Okay, let's see. Will I make a fool of myself? I will almost make a fool of myself. 12.
Yeah. He kind of like looks over and looks at the other guards, who one of them just shrugs and says, "Well, you did not introduce yourself to us by attacking us, so I assume that would be okay."
And if necessary, I do have my signet ring showing that I am of the Sheikah, and I have a letter of pedigree, specifically.
Well, sure. If you would like to remain here and provide us the report on your adventure on the mountain, I'm sure that your companions are more than welcome to come inside.
Just like, so hey, you know that guy who lived up top of the mountain?
Yeah, I basically start that way.
Turns out he was a bad.
Dude.
He was just a bad.
Just a bad.
He was a bad.
Yeah.
No, I will explain that we were here on a mission from the Hyrulean royal family, and without going into exact detail, I will explain that the person who built Snowhead Mansion or Manor was a traitor to the crown, and as such, he needed to be dealt with.
Ah, is the response from the guard. He kind of just like, I was not aware of this. I was not expecting such a thing. That is.
Also- Yeah. Also, like a bunch of heresy, like so much you could start a chaos cult.
Yeah. I will mention that any official report, I will ask that a copy will be sent to the officials in Zora's domain for the sake of transparency. and given the fact that Zora's Domain is, as far as I know, an ally to Hyrule Castletown?
Yes. Well, if it is truly a if that is the case, then by all means, if it is such a significant thing, though, perhaps, I do not know where you intend to rest today, but if you are intending to rest, you may be required to speak with a royal official here so that we know exactly what it is. Diplomacy in these times is a very delicate and serious matter, so I hope you do not mind.
I think Renji, in this sense, now that he does pick up on that, goes into full, like, official mode. He was intending to make some light of the situation, but in this case, when he does realize, like, oh, they have some higher ups, and yeah, that makes sense. I am not completely aware of our timeline and our plans for the next couple of days. We do intend to return to Hyrule Castletown to bring our reports, but of course, for the royal family of the domain here, I am sure that we can find the time to oblige them.
Well, thank you. I shall not keep you any further. Please enter into the domain and get the rest that you deserve.
We have, and it has only been a couple days. Renji would probably not have forgotten the name of the inn that we have stayed in before with Meridia.
Yeah, so you can go back to the Snoozing River, which is run by Meridia.
And I will tell the guards that we stayed there.
Okay. All right. Kind of nods and says, "Very well, the Snoozing River. We shall make a note of it." Yeah.
Forgive my forwardness. How late would you be expecting this meeting to occur, or to be presumably?
They would hope to try and have it happen first thing in the morning, if possible.
That is quite. That is no problem at all. I do not require that much sleep. Yes, thank you for the information, and I hope your guard duty goes well and uneventful for the remainder of the night.
Thank you. Have a good rest.
I bow and leave for the Snoozing River.
Okay. Head to the Snoozing River. Is that where the rest of the group is going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to, after we stop by the Snoozing River, I'd like to go to the doctor's where we bought the healing potion.
Okay.
And I walk in and I go, hi, I know
Hello.
it's late. Sorry about that. I have a bit of a weird question.
Sure. What is the question?
Have you treated angels before?
There's kind of like one of those moments where like there's a pause, like a pin drops, the music stops, and it's like come again?
It goes the other way of just like, the poor little boy wants to know if angels are real. Don't ruin Santa for him.
Oh no, Sheikah fairy tales are much worse than Santa. Anyway.
Oh boy. Get a big grin, do they?
base would like
The Hylians were taught about Santa. The Sheikah were taught about Krampus.
Oh no.
I do wonder if I may have made a pact with the Sheikah equivalent of Satan.
But
Oops.
Maybe not the, maybe a devil.
Yeah.
wait, to not get too much into it, we went up the mountain and we found a really hurt angel, and we're trying to help him out. He can't go home, but he's really hurt, so we did what we could, but it's not the same as doctor stuff. And I was wondering if you'd be able to help.
And you are sure that this is an angel, it is not a Rito, or...
Oh, no, Ritos are like Riz robes, but they can fly, right?
Yes.
Yeah. No, this guy looks kind of like you and me in regards, well, me in regards to shape, but he's got like glowing white eyes and really pretty skin, or at least I think it's really pretty. It's kind of all holy and stuff right now, and
Like, he, considering
no,
the context
not
is angel,
holy
he
as
doesn't
in
know...
like
Yeah.
yes, but like holy as in like poked through, like cheese.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. That, I mean, I am not, I mean, I would try to have a look at this individual, but considering it is an angel, if this really is an angel, are you sure that this is not a something that is, how you say, more suited for a clergyman, perhaps?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not good with these things. It's just I know doctors heal people. If you know someone that could sit there and help him, I could go get them. He's at the Snoozing River. I'm really fast, so I could like if you just tell me where it's at, I could make it there pretty quick.
It's we do have a few priests of Lord Jabu Jabu. There is the temple up on the upper levels of the domain near the palace, but otherwise, I can try to have a look. You said the Snoozing River, yes?
Yeah, and I'll go see if any of them can come help.
Okay. I shall go and
What
get
does
my
Lord
bag.
Jabu Jabu's symbol look like? I don't think I've seen it before.
Give me a sec.
I know what it looks like above game. It's
yeah.
just
Deities. So it kind of looks like the Nehru symbol, just incomplete. So it looks like that.
Looks like a biohazard symbol.
Yeah.
okay.
Yay, biohazards.
Got it. And then Hikan starts running as fast as he can to get up.
Okay.
In which case, I will have the exact same conversation with the first clergy person I run into.
Yeah. Okay. So as you, we will, you know what? Because it has gotten on late despite internet troubles. So we'll call it there for now. We'll pick up next time with you grabbing the clergy people and getting them to have a look at your angel friend, as the rest of your companions possibly get some sleep. But if they have anything else they want to do in the evening, we shall catch up on that one in the next episode, which will be episode 60. Though I don't know whether or not it will have anything particularly super special. Who knows? We'll have a look. And hopefully next time we'll have more substantial internet. But yes, I have been ArticulateT. Thank you very much for joining us. This has been episode 59 of Hyrule Chronicles. And with me, as always, I have had Renji Vox, being played by TheNetherlad.
Thank you for listening and watching and enjoying.
Yeah. I have had Hikan Sio, being played by Alvarance.
Oh shoot, it's 59. I had 58 on my stream. Oh well.
I might be wrong. I might be incapable of counting. It might actually be 58. I don't know.
Well, edit it
Then
in
Yes,
post.
it is 58.
it is 58. Then ignore me.
Whoops.
I'm wrong. It's okay. All right. And then we also had Ziden Shari being played by